Shadowmilk cookie is one of my favorite cookies from the game Shadowmilk Kingdom. I mean, it kind of is at this point. This is your fault. Exclusively your fault. And your fault. Cookie Run Kingdom is what I wanted to say. And they just released a new costume. That's the costume they just released, and I have never logged onto a game faster. Every time I see it, I'm like whimsical. My eyes are like, wow, that's a lot of blue and a lot of white, and it's whimsical. And I was like,
read. Keep searching.
I'm gonna try and make a costume. And by the way, that's the fabric. As you can tell, I've actually made it right now, and I'm recording this later, and you will find out if I was successful or not.
Pause right there. This is editing Vin Sketch, and this is actually going to be a video on how not to make a Shadowmilk inspired outfit / headmaster / costume skin overlay cosmetic themabob. Anyway, I'm going to walk you through exactly every mistake I made every time this project went wrong, so you know how to avoid mistakes in future, and how maybe if you get excited about something, you should maybe plan the project first. Ignore the mess. Fabric pile, yes, in corner. We'll sort out at some point. Need to panic and work out what I have. Definitely need all the blues. Might be my first mistake. That might be green. Not so sure. The blue.
Now my goal is slightly different. I don't want to make a one-to-one costume, because where am I ever going to wear a cape with a fluffed collar?
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.
Like my Shadowmilk blushes. This is a real one. This is the knockoff. Maybe tell I like the character just a bit. Okay, I need to find a pattern that I can potentially work on.
And this is my second mistake. I had not, as of yet, actually designed the costume. I only had an idea and way too much confidence.
I can have confusion. That's what I can do. Fluff on the cape has blueberries in them. And I want to focus on the main design. And I want to do like a textile piece.
Yeah, this didn't happen.
I embroider circles, and then I cut out the section which has the blueberries underneath.
Yeah, I didn't do the blueberries either, and it just did not work in the design, so maybe I should have drawn the design out properly.
So you're doing a waistcoat, how far down would it come?
Here's the thing, I could do like a short like bolero.
And I probably should have, because that's the design I imagined.
If I go with like a waistcoat style that I've already made, I can put a belt round it.
Yeah, this was a bad idea, and maybe I shouldn't compromise my design just for ease.
Okay, I have it. That's what I'm gonna go for. Higher crust. The chickens can't shut up. They're too pretty and perfect in every single way.
But here's everything I've done wrong while I make the corset in the background. So first of all, you're actually meant to design the thing fully. A sketch does not do everything. You have to do a technical drawing where you actually draw out the pattern. Maybe that would have helped if I knew exactly to the detail what I was doing. Who knew?
You're helping me. Okay, I shall read you the instructions. Oh, Christ. Here is a ruler. No. 5 to 17.
No.
5 to 17.
No.
Get back here. 5.
I don't know what you're saying.
5 to 17. So
The next step in my design was to make a corset. And to make a corset, I had to draw a pattern, and that meant maths. So I got my lovely sister to help.
1/10 nape to waist measurement.
I don't know what that means.
Mine
is 0.7.
Yeah, just take 0.7.
What even is that?
18. Connect with a straight line. B2. You can't run away!
Don't even start.
I would never torture my sister. Why would I ever do that? I'm so nice.
Shoulder. 3/5.
I hate you.
To add maybe 20.
Oh, I don't like you.
Plus your individual dart side measurement, plus the distance between the points 36 to 37. We're nearly there.
This
Come on.
is killing my whimsical aura, and I've been working very hard on that all day.
Done. We're done.
You get this.
Yep. Thank you.
Goodbye forever. I'm never speaking to you again.
So I'm gonna try and create the rest of the pattern now by crying.
The corset I chose was the closest approximation to what I wanted, not realizing it was actually incredibly different. Mistake number like 9 at this point, I guess?
So I was thinking, yes, corset. I have done it all on the outside, and I thought it was just going to be putting it together. There seems to be an issue. Just to give you, it just about goes around my neck, can't go around my leg, and most definitely cannot go around my waist. Like, look, it doesn't even Stop.
Again, the problem was I didn't look at it, and it actually has a join at the front and the back. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put another panel in, not realizing that I'm getting rid of like the corseting element by doing this. But instead of like cinching the waist and making you look tiny, it just sits on top and becomes bulkier and bulkier. I'm starting to feel like there's a theme with my mistakes. If I just spent time, you know, reading about the corset I was making, I would be able to avoid this. Wow!
Okay, after some alterations, now it fits. So I just need to sew the back on, and I worked out why it didn't fit. It's because I was dumb. This is the corset, quite literally on the first page. It shows it is also laced at the back. So you join it at the front and at the back. I'm just dumb. Fine, maybe we'll find out. I just need to sew it. Take 2, I guess. Let's see if it actually fits this time. Okay, it actually goes on this time. It seems to be a little bit wonky, but hey, we might be able to hide that with some decoration and such. Yeah, it's definitely a little wonky. So is the camera though, to be fair. Oh dear, I don't want to see my face right now.
There's a little bit more going on than it's wonky here. As you can see, the points don't meet at the middle. It doesn't cinch the waist at all. It doesn't provide any structure, and the middle clasp at the beginning is wonky or just outright bad. And notice the lack of blueberry and textiles work. Anyway, I decided to continue on to making the vest / waistcoat, but this mistake was I tried to take the easy way out. I tried to do a pattern I had already drafted and fitted towards me. I tried using the iron lung waistcoat pattern, which was completely against the design I had chosen, and maybe I should have done a bolero waistcoat, you know, a small one that actually suited the design, instead of taking the easy quick way out. See how there's a constant theme of me not thinking this through and rushing? Vin Sketch, maybe you should think, Vin Sketch. Maybe you should have designed it properly, Vin Sketch.
I need to design the top of the waistcoat, and I wanted to have light strips of fabric. I think I need to basically cut out lots of strips of the different colours I have instead of just playing around with the scrap. I'm trying to do the top cape bit here, but I also want to like incorporate the swirls, and I want that to feel gentle, like the whole character costume feels gentle.
I don't think I need to emphasize the lack of designing again, but there is a couple of things I can bring up. First of all, I didn't compare the colours of the corset to the waistcoat, so that looked very strange. Cutting strips of fabric also means you're constantly destabilizing the integrity of the fabric. If I sew it as it is right now, it means it's going to fray and leave distressed fabric everywhere, which is why you overlock your fabric, or you put seams in to stop the fabric fraying. And like, I'm bringing this up because like, guess what I didn't do?
It's definitely too much of a mess every time I try this. Perhaps if I put the colours in a gradient, then I can work out closer colour combinations. This part of the project was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I should have had a better picture in my head before I started.
It's almost like I was predicting what I was meant to do! Anyway, I'm fine, I promise.
Actually, caffeine, that will help. That is what I need.
I was so close to working out what I needed to do, and then I got distracted by tea.
Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the greys. So greys are gone. I should eliminate everything from here upwards. Okay, panic time. Does this work? I don't know what's the answer. If I just scream, it might work.
Yeah, that really doesn't
No?
do anything, no.
Oh.
Shame. I've tried it lots.
If I just commit and it turns out like shit, then it turns out like shit. I think I need to get into the whimsy of the character a bit more.
Yeah.
And then
Shadowmilk thing.
yeah, obviously I'm disappointing the jester. I mean, I'm not being very laughs and giggles or shiny or strong right now, am I?
You aren't.
I know, it's very disappointing. But I have a lot of blue.
True. Halfway there.
Yeah.
Goose.
Hi, you goose. Wait. Goose! She also likes shadowmilk cookie costume. I wish. I'm starting to feel happier about this now I've cut out the section. I mean, it does look a bit trash, but hopefully with the lacing over the top, it will look a bit nicer.
Yeah.
We trust in the power of frilly pretty fabrics, hiding up all our mistakes.
They could never do you wrong.
Exactly, because like, look. 1,000 times better! Just say hi, let us say hi to the camera. Wait, I need to zoom out.
Oh, she says hello. She's like, I am also the shadowmilk cookie. She will be so good at blueberry academy. She'll be like, yes, I will eat all the professors. Okay. As you can tell, my next bad decision was in progress. Instead of finishing the strips of the blue fabric, I'm just gonna cover it with lace, because surely that will fix everything that's gone wrong so far. Well, it did look very pretty in some camera shots, I'll give it that. I think that's probably it done for tonight. Mainly because I'm worried about the time, and I don't particularly want to be sewing in dim light where I can't accurately see everything, and pins and needles, and working with white, which means if I stab myself it won't go well. For the fabric, that's it. We don't care about ourselves in these projects, but the effect will be ruined, and shadowmilk would not approve. I did an oopsie. You can see how that doesn't look straight there. That's because there's a pin stuck underneath. Maybe I shouldn't do this in the evening next time and pay proper attention to what I'm doing. So far, a bit of everything has gone wrong, but I am going to try and fix the issues. I've done all but the front panel. Sew this down flat, and then we can start making the waistcoat and putting that together, and maybe that will save the whole project. I guess the next thing to do is to pin this all together, and then we pray and we hope and sing Hamilton for some reason. I am vibing with the concept of Hamilton right now. Not very shadowmilk cookie of me. Careful compared to the corset. Now I'm taking my time to mark it out to make sure it's accurate. And interestingly, with this statement, the project started going a lot better. Who knew taking your time to do something accurately, like I should have done from the start, worked better? Is that not a smart tactic? Also, you need to see my birthday cards. Like, my sister did shadowmilk cookie, candy apple, and black sapphire cookie as my chickens. Or my chickens as that. Is that not the cutest thing in the world? The best crossover in the universe. I just spend a little bit more time here, and it makes my life easier in the long run. Okay, this is how it currently looks. Like a hedgehog a little bit, if you can see all the pins. Just to give you a close-up of what we're working with. That's the pins. That's what the inside looks like. And I can't film me sewing either because I have no space left on my camera. So either this will be done and I will be happy, or you will see miserable Win sketch. It's not like the whole project relies on this, but like a decent chunk does. It's sewn and I'm not devastated. That's a good sign. I can get it on and it doesn't fall apart. That is also a good sign. There are parts I like and there's parts I don't like. Now this is going to be the first time I'm wearing everything after the corrections. I probably should put the waistcoat on first. I am dumb. Oh, this actually sucks. I hate this. I think this looks horrific. I don't like it. It's a problem with this. It's a very rigid waistcoat because the amount of layers and fabrics on it. The corset needs to be tighter. Shadowmilk cookie would not approve. Oh, I'm a little upsetty spaghetti. Oh dear. I think I basically hate every single element of it. It's a bit of a mess, ain't it?
The blouse is too busy.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's so bulky.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work with heavy fabric.
Yeah, okay.
Corset is a mess from start to beginning. It needs corseting at the back.
Yeah.
There's no way because it doesn't do anything otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
But hey, one shows off the failures as well.
The point you do it on how not to do it.
Yeah, how not to make a shadowmilk costume,
Yeah. It might look better without the corset.
Yeah, I think the corset is too busy and shittily made because even that looks better without.
Yeah, it does.
This is why we follow patterns and don't improvise. I look more like the other costume than I do the one I was attempting to make. I'm sad. So sad.
Sad situation.
Yes. Well, I think I can do better next time. But hey, if I don't show my fails, then what's the point of even doing it? I do feel shiny though. That is nice, feeling shiny. I wonder what I could do to save it. Any suggestions in the comments? I have ideas what to do with it in future, and definitely a new way of working. Luckily, I'm not too upset about this. I know the mistakes I did, so that's fine. I just wanted to put that there because some people worry I'm being too negative sometimes, but hey, it's fine.